All right. So next one's from Roger Alzate. The subject is protecting top talent. Good morning, K100 crew. The other day, a group of friends and I were having a discussion about the injuries happening in AEW. I stated AEW needs to do a better job protecting their top talent, especially that don't have many. Whether it's TK or his creative team advises talent to take it easy with all the high spots on free TV or the overuse of talent like MGF, what do you guys think? Thanks for taking my question. Stay healthy, K100 crew. Yeah, bro. I'm like, I don't know what the agents are doing. Like we talk about this all the time. There's guys that are doing. They had this match on Rampage got rave reviews on Friday with the 6-man with the Mexicans against with the Dante Martin, the High Flyers, and the what's the other kid's name that was Jericho said was going to be a star.
Action Andretti.
Action Andretti, right? And they're all doing, and you know, bro, they're all cosplaying Ricochet versus Will Ospreay. That's what the match was, right?
It was
They're doing flips just for the sake of doing flips and posing afterwards. Like the one guy, kid Commander, ran to the ropes, jumped over the ropes, landed on the apron with his hands and a handstand, and flipped and landed on his feet outside. Okay, and then was like, "Hey, look at that!" Then the kid in the ring, the Dante Martin kid, ran, jumped off the top rope, and did a backflip and landed with the knee and like did the thing. Like, all right, Then I don't know why and then this is, bro. And let me tell you something. Penta and Vikingo are two of your top guys, right?
Right.
Bro, you need to smarten them up. Say if the other guys are willing to take the bumps on these big bumps on the apron, and like they're willing to do it, you don't have to do it too. They did a sequence where all 6 guys were taking these like.
I saw the match.
Right, you saw.
Yeah, on the apron.
On the apron, right. And I'm going, dude. It's like Penta. You're like, you're a top guy. That's not worth the risk for a Rampage show when the other guys in the match are all willing to do that. Let them do that. He needs to start taking care of himself. Vikingo too. They're just doing all the risky stuff that these young cats are doing. It's like, bro, you're too high up on the card to be doing all of that high risk in one match. Pick a spot. Do it, but like work with if all these other guys are willing to do it, it's like there's no reason to do it. What do you think about that? What I just said.
Well, yeah. No, I 100% agree. The only thing is that, you were always a safe worker. I was pretty safe.
Right.
And at the end of the day, you got to remember, Commander's been there less than a year. Vikingo's been there less than a year. They've never been to United States, or finally in good hotels or good travel, good pay, good catering, and, they want to stay there, bro. And the only way to stay there is to do crazy. They're only 23 years old. It's pretty hard to convince a guy that can fly and do acrobatics, not to do it anymore. Like LeBron isn't doing the thunderous dunks he used to do when he first got into the league.
They'll pull one out of him now and then,
though. But they should take a page out of because when I see people like, for example, we've seen Matt Hardy didn't have to do, Sting didn't have to do, Jeff Hardy didn't have to do, Jericho didn't have to do, and they got hurt, all of them.
Yeah.
Danielson is hurt. It's like, work smarter. Look at Miz, look at Cena, look at Ray. You know what I'm saying? They just work smarter. You already did what you had to do when you were young, you know? But I think that they're around so many young cats, they want to kind of show that they can still keep up. Bro, you don't need to. You already did it,
right?
Right. So, yeah, it's very hard to tell a young guy who's 23 who wants to make a lot of money, who's coming to the United States for the first time. They're chanting his name. And, Pentagon's probably trying to get a bigger contract too. And he doesn't want to look like he's a step below the other guys. And that's what happens when you get in that atmosphere.
Well, what are you going to do if one of these guys gets hurt?
Well, what can you do? I mean, I can tell them to stop.
You can just tell them to just be a little, you need to, if you're going to push them to the top, in your company, they need to you need to protect your investment. If they're going on these shows and doing, stuff that's going to bang them up, what's going to happen when you come back to AAA and you're in the main event? There's a lot of stuff you can't do because you're all banged up from taking an apron bump on Rampage. This isn't a pay-per-view or stuff. This isn't the Dynamite the Major. This is Rampage. So it's like, they got to be smarter. So